Hey, what's going on, YouTubers? This is KQKC coming with another video. Yes, sir. I thought I'd do something a little bit different on this video. I just want to reiterate on some videos I already done, just in case some I missed it, or some I missed my point, or someone just want to hear my voice. How about that? Well, anyway, first I want to get to Charlo, okay? And I'm talking about Charlo, not Jamal, Jamel. And LARA wants to fight him. You know, we talking about two former stablemates, okay? And his brother Jamal is still the stablemate. Actually, he's still under Ronnie Shields. Now, Jerry Heard, we know, tore his rotator cuff in his arm. Now, for me, Jerry Heard, you know what? The jury's still out on his ass. You know, all I see right now is a small Deontay Wilder. The feet's getting tangled. You know, no accurate footwork. Big, tall, has a reach, has a jab. You know, I mean, see the similarities in him and Wilder. You know, and both, like Jerry Heard, for instance, he hold his damn guard by his neck. He hold his right hand by his neck, and he, you know, go in ducking. Now, Deontay Wilder has fought on the back foot a lot, but Jerry Heard hasn't. He's a come forward type of fighter. No defense. Just like Wilder, he didn't have no defense or no answer when Ortiz tagged him. Don't get it twisted now. Deontay Wilder's my guy. Alright? He is the heavyweight champion of these United States. Alright? Now, Jerry Heard, he comes forward. He really don't take a step back. At least not the fights I have seen. Now, he don't have no defensive skills either. You know, that little putting your right hand up by your neck and chest, that's not going to fly. You know, sure, Austin Trout was winning that fight until Austin Trout, well, later on his team said he was had respiratory problems, but I just think he was, you know, outgunned. You know, we talking about Jerry Heard, 154 pounder, but he's a big 154. And Laura, he's a little small 154, but you know what? I know a lot of people are tired of Laura. You know, he never did unify, but he did hold on to his belts. But the opposition you fought wasn't that great. But I can say this: Laura stood there. He didn't fight Cuban style. When he fought Heard, he fought toe to toe. That wasn't even the commentators from Showtime said this is not the Laura we're used to. Why Laura sat there and went toe to toe with Heard. He just couldn't take those big slugs, some big slug hammers. See, Heard, like I said, he's another Deontay Wilder. The equalizer that Deontay has is his right hand. The equalizer that Heard has is his resilience, his youth, and he's a big guy, and he can hit if he ever lay a hand on you. So Laura could have actually drew a draw from that fight, or possibly could have won it if he would have fought his normal Cuban style fighting. You know, use his ring generalship like he always do, get on his bike. You know, he could have won that fight. Because Heard, like I told you, his feet was getting tangled up. and they was crossing over and everything, and while he was swinging and everything, and Laura could have used his angles. That's all he had to do, use his angles. Then he get caught in the corner. All you had to do is, man, clinch. Let the referee break you up. Then bring it back to the center of the ring. That's all he had to do. And I don't know why Ronnie Shields didn't tell him that. Why you standing there trying to punch this guy? Punch with this guy. You see how little... You seen the face-off. I'm quite sure if you're a boxing fan. You watched the face-off at the weigh-in. And you see how tall Hurt was over. Matter of fact, he made fun of Laura, how short he was. But he fought, and he was, banged up too. But, see, fights like that shorten your career. So for some reason, people just don't understand. Boxing is not slugging. That's why I really like Floyd Mayweather a lot, because his father told him a long time ago, you hit, but you don't get hit, and you will last long in this profession. And he did. 20-something years. That's long enough to make $1 billion, I guess, right? And he blew about just as much on silly shit, but hey, he got cars that he can sell for $1 million too if he ever get broke, right? But anyway, we ain't talking about food. Anyway, I want to move on and talk about the fight I watched the other night. It was a Showtime on special edition. It was Ladies' Night in Detroit, Michigan. That's right. They did have a men's bout first, but man, I'm gonna tell you, Clarissa Shields fought Hannah Gabriel. Now, that fight was a slug fest from beginning to end. Yes, there was. It was slugging. Cause, see, when you fight at home, your friends are there. You gave away a couple tickets, for people who want to come see you. They grew up with you, your cousin, your mama, grandmama Sue, Uncle Ben. Everybody's there. Then you get out there and you want to, dazzle the home crowd. But she got too excited and got slipped with an uppercut and landed on her ass the first round. But a true champion will show that they have poise, grit, and stamina, and get out there and work the game plan. So, next round she came out working the jab. Jab. Gabriel, she was game now. Hannah Gabriel was game. Now, hey, you want to slug? We slug. It's just that Clarissa's younger. Been a champion less than Gabriel. Gabriel been a champion for years. And she still is a 154 champion. She just took the other belts. But Clarissa Shields won the rest of the rounds. It was no doubt about it. She did what she had to do. And basically she settled down and she worked that jab. Now see, that's what I'm talking about. You have to work that jab. The jab is the key to getting inside. The jab is the key to keep them at distance, at bay. You work and you do everything off the jab. Always. That's the first thing I believe they teach you in a boxer. I'm not a boxer, never boxed. I had my share of fights. Hey, I'm a Southside Chicagoan, baby. We get down. But, to be honest, look, Clarissa Shields need to settle down and start working her talent. Start working what she learned in the amateurs. Start working what gave her them 2 gold medals. You know, work off the jab, show a little ring generalship, okay? Show some check hooks. We know Flint, Michigan, good for them check hooks. You know, that's where it all originated from. You know, she tried to do a little shoulder roll in the fight the other night, like Floyd. You know, cause Floyd, you know, he's from the same place. The Durrells, they was there too. They walked in with her, Anthony and Andre Durrell. You know, Michigan put out some, you know, just like Chicago put out a lot of NBA players. Well, same with Michigan, they put out a lot of boxers. And same way, every town or city has a specialty. We had Mark Aguirre, Kevin Garnett. I mean, we had everybody, you know. We had Maurice Cheeks. I mean, we had everybody. Michael Jordan wasn't from here. He just played here. But getting back to boxing, if she'll work her game plan and work her jab, don't get so over anxious looking for the knockout, because that's what she was trying to do. She was trying to knock Gabriel's head off. And she bruised her up, but it wasn't a bruise. It pretty much was like more of a headbutt. They had her cheek like that, but she, you know, she, like any other fighter, you know, focused on that headbutt cut. Then she got headbutt and got cut in the last round, but it was only, 20 seconds left. But if she can do that, then she can hang with Christina Hammer. Now, Christina Hammer fought Tori Nelson in the co-main event. And that was the same person Clarissa Shields fought last time she was on Showtime. Now, Tori is bad. Now, she's not she's not a technical fighter. She's not a brawler, but she can take a punch. All right, let me put it that way. Clarissa Shields threw everything except the kitchen sink at her. She threw everything at her, and guess what? Tori was still standing there, looking like, okay, that's all you got? Shaking her head like, no, 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 no. And if you hear her talk, she has a son. Tori has a son, Clarissa Shields' age. Ain't that some shit? And she had a part-time job at IHOP. You know, and she sat there and took a 2-time gold medalist punches, undefeated as a pro, 5-0. At that time, she was 4-0. And she sat there and, man, hey, she took that flush and kept coming. Well, anyway, getting back to the fight the other night, Christina Hammer fought her. Christina Hammer couldn't do nothing with her either. She couldn't get her out of there. But then again, I knew Christina Hammer couldn't get her out of there, because Christina Hammer, this is what the trouble Shields going to have with her, because they already tried to pump up the fight already after Shields fought. Shields going to have a problem with the technical that Christina Hammer bring to the table. Christina Hammer, she knows how to stick and move, in and out, hit and don't get hit, make them pay. I mean, she's definitely the Floyd Mayweather of the women. If you go to YouTube and check her out, you'll see what I'm talking about. And she's a beautiful woman. You know, I have to say that again. She has her own makeup line and everything, but she's a beautiful German woman. But she can box. I mean, they asked Tori Nelson in the corner, you know, are you okay? Let's work the game plan. All right? All right? She can't hit, can she? No, but she got a good jab. I fell out laughing. When she said that shit, I was like, God damn it, don't tell them that. You know? Man. But, you know, it depends on your corner. And depends on who the fighter is. You know, against a fighter like that, you have to get on the inside. Because Tori was shorter. And, you know, stockier and everything. So she had to work her jab and get inside. That she didn't do. She obliged her. She fought her fight. Put it that way. She obliged her by going toe-to-toe. And that's not going to help her win. Because Hammer was just scoring points with the jab. Then she'll do a 1-2. Then she'll do a 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she'll do a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You know. But all the while, when she do that, she's moving. I'm quite sure a lot of people saw the rerun of the fight. So, you understand what I'm saying? Okay? Now, I want to move on to you know who, the news that has been hitting the airwaves for the last few months. And that's Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Well, I've been looking at some UK boxing channels. And, of course, just like the U.S., they ride with their guy, and we ride with our guy. They guy say something, I gotta say something. But Eddie Hearns, bullshit Eddie Hearns, because I'm gonna say it, KC gonna call it like it is. Eddie Hearns gonna say that Deontay Wilder is delusional. Yes, it's true. Deontay Wilder probably have the contract. Yes, but that don't mean squat. Because I don't know what's in the contract. They don't know what's in the contract. It's already, Deontay Wilder already said, it's going to be a small purse, hopefully for a great reward. He already said that. And I know Eddie and them over in the UK. You know, that's why they've been under investigation so many times. They probably sent the contract. I mean, you know what? They did send the contract. I'm not going to say probably. Deontay Wilder might have it. But you know what? It's some bullshit in the game. They don't want to fight Deontay Wilder. And I'll tell anybody from the UK boxing channels, you know, it is what it is. Alright? Real, recognize real. There I go again. Why? Because Anthony Joshua, he don't want to admit it, but he knows he's getting duped. He getting hoodwinked. He getting bamboozled. He getting led astray by Eddie Hearns. That's right. He getting hoodwinked and bamboozled and led astray by who? Eddie Hearns and Matchroom Boxing. How the hell you gonna tell me you asked them for a raise? They work for you. Now I do have to admit, no, I told you, KC is not a biased channel. I thought the problem was Anthony Joshua did not sign that contract extension with Eddie Hearns, so that's why Eddie Hearns bullshit. But he's bullshitting another way. Deontay Wilder's not going to hold on to a contract this long unless there's some bullshit in the contract or in the game, or it's a contract. You know how you, let's say, when people are short and you don't have the money in the bank, but a bill is due, but you send the check, but you forget to sign it. That's some shit Eddie Hearns would do. Oh yeah, I know. I told you, you know, hey, I'm from the Chi. You know, I never done it personally, but I know people have done it. Relatives, people, here, man, please. Yes. So that's what Eddie Hearns, you know, he's up to a little bullshit like that. And what he gonna do? He's gonna try to run the clock out, and then they're gonna be forced. The WBA are going to force them because they already asked them, hey, what's up with the fight? What's up with the negotiations? They already asked that. And I know Eddie Hearns, well, we waiting on their side. We waiting on them, see what they're going to do. We sent the contract to him. Like I said, he probably sent the contract to him with no signatures on it, no exact purse. I mean, something ain't right. But Deontay agreed to going over there to the UK. He agreed to everything. So what's the problem, people? Tell me. Riddle me this. Why has Eddie Hearns he say they talk every day. How come they didn't tell Deontay to send the contract over? Because it's bullshit. That's why. Every time I talk about this subject, it just bites my ass. I'm sorry for the language, but it does. It just bites my ass because I know it's bullshit. Here you is. The fight already been promoted. Fuck all that. All Deontay got to do is hop on a plane and go to the UK. All Eddie Hearns have to do is tell, because he running. Anthony Joshua won't stand up for himself. Deontay Wilder already told him, man, you gonna pass up $50 million? Man, we can make a big money on this. We can get rich off this fight, man. And Johnson probably, yeah, and just smile. You know, he reminded me of this guy we used to call him Big Goofy in high school. He was big and everything, but he was dumb as a ball of rocks. But anyway, Deontay Wilder hopped his butt on the UK, to the UK, and Eddie Hearns told Anthony Joshua, hey, strap up, big boy. You fight Deontay Wilder on this such date. Deal's done, everything. That's it. He can't tell them, this is why I want to fight. You know, I really want to fight this guy. No, they tell him who he gonna fight. You know, it wasn't no cherry picking with him. They tell him who he gonna fight. See, he got all the amateur background. The UK, oh, they love him. Well, most of them thinking he's full of shit now. But they love him so much. Oh, wow, Anthony Joshua. Now they ask some questions. Why you can't fight this man with no amateur background, didn't start boxing till he's 20, won a bronze medal, not a gold, swing all wild. Why are you so scared of him? Because it's a risk, like Eddie Hearns said. He even admitted it's a risk. He know it's a risk. He saw what he did to Ortiz. See, Deontay Wilder, like I said, like her, don't have any great defensive skills. Behold, or maybe, or whatever. He's tall, you know. But when he got hit flush by Ortiz, not once, not twice, but 3 times, and he still didn't go down, Anthony Joshua shitting on himself. He said, God damn, man. Then he came back, and Deontay cleared them cobwebs and got out there and knocked Ortiz out. Man, that was a done deal. I knew he wasn't going to fight. After I seen that fight, I knew he wasn't going to fight Deontay. At least not next. Now, we don't have nothing to lose. He's going to try to ride it out like Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao. But this time, we ain't going to fall for that shit. Make the fight. This is KQ, KC Boxing Channel. Newly Boxing Channel. And I need you to subscribe to this channel. If you like what you're hearing, hit that like button. And also hit that notification bell on the way out. So I'm coming with some more videos. Oh yeah, I'm a newly decorated channel. I'm gonna be new for a year, until I make a year rather. I'm gonna keep saying that. But I'm gonna keep on making videos and reiterating everything I say. I want to give a shout out to Phenom International Boxing, the LDBC, 78 Sports, all the boxing channels. You know why? Because they're my colleagues. You know, we doing the same thing. You know, we bring you good news, updated news on boxing. Just because it's not a boxing match, it don't mean it's not no boxing news. So I'm going to catch you on the next one. Alright? I'm KQ, KC Boxing Channel, and I'm out. Peace.